Hey guys, Daudi here. Welcome back to NotDone-Podcast. This one is a very special one because we got Young Cleo here. If any of you guys know who's Young Cleo, he does involve in a lot of stuff. Some of you guys might know him as a musician, and some of other people might know him as someone who is a host on Elysian Podcast or Elysian Network.
Yeah.
You guys still figuring out
It
the
goes
name?
by a lot of names.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna give it up to Young Cleo so he can introduce himself and then tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, man, what's up, guys? It's an honor to be here finally. I go by the name of Young Cleo. Some of y'all might know me by other names, but Young Cleo is the name now. So I'm a rapper, upcoming rapper, still trying to figure it out. And also, I'm a host on the Elysian Podcast. Some of y'all might know me on there. And today I'm excited to get into the topics that my boy here got.
Definitely. Talking about the podcast, you guys also do have that new what's it called? That new show that's
Oh,
the Rough Diamonds.
the
Diamonds,
diamonds under pressure.
Diamonds under pressure.
Yeah.
I see that's also something interesting to be honest.
Yeah, man. So the Elysian Network, so the producer, his goal is to have a whole bunch of shows
Okay.
on there. So it's just not just a podcast thing, right?
Okay.
So you're gonna have a podcast where you just have people just talk about anything, and you got this new show that we got, Diamond Under Pressure. So it's me. I'm hosting.
Okay.
Well, basically, it's a date.
Okay.
So it's a date. So we're gonna bring on a couple girls, where we just have a date and talk about things.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not like a real date. Don't get me wrong.
It's not like a real
It's
date.
not a real date. It's for entertainment purposes.
So it's not like pop the balloon type of show.
Not really.
it's
Speaking
like-
of that,
yeah.
we probably got something like that.
Wait, you got like something like that coming up?
Probably.
Hey, I'm
probably.
sure there's a lot of guys
We
who want to
gotta-
come on there,
I
man.
don't want to speak too much, but we gotta we want to do something like that. So,
Man.
but yeah, the Diamond Under Pressure is going pretty well right now, and so we just had the guests come on. They talk to me and
Definitely,
have a
man.
good time.
Yeah, that means you guys gotta tap into that and go watch. It's amazing stuff that goes in with the Elysian Network. Had the opportunity to go there. It was fantastic, to be honest. So yeah, but yeah, the reason we got Young Cleo here is not to talk about the Elysian podcast, but it's to focus more towards his personal life and also how his life came into becoming a rapper. Like you say, he's young upcoming rapper, and I can definitely say you're definitely doing pretty well for yourself
Oh
in
man,
that
thanks.
industry as well.
Thanks, man.
The music is fire.
Oh yeah, thanks. Like I said, I'm trying, man.
Yeah. So that's gonna be the main focus for us today. But talk to us. How did you even think about becoming a rapper? How did that come about? Because obviously, like, I went to middle school with you, and
Yeah.
in high school we also did go to the same high school. But I never actually thought you
You gotta be a rapper.
you'll be a rapper.
No
you
one-
never seemed like the type to to
Not
be a
even,
rapper.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Not even me, man. Not
So-
even me, man. So
Yeah.
how did this come about? Well, I mean, I want to say first, I've always liked rap, like since middle school, high school, and like the genre I listened to was mainly rap
Okay.
and other subgenres as well. But then it wasn't until 2022, right? The funny thing is, I used to like write rhymes before that.
Oh really?
Yeah, like I'd be in school, like in college, I'm just writing stuff, right?
Okay.
But then it was until 2022 when Bank T, he bought a studio.
Okay.
So he bought a studio in his room, and I came back for winter break when I was in college still. And I was like, "You got a studio now?" It was like, "Yeah, man, I'm just trying to make some beats and record stuff." I'm like, "Oh, it's good stuff." Like I was not even thinking I'd be rapping. So I was like, "Okay, let me hear some of your beats." They were trash, by the way. They were trash. They were trash. He knows this. I told him too.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, let's get on this one. So we did a song called together. We did the first song ever. I think it was called Baby Girl. Yeah, the worst song you can hear, man.
Well, I was gonna ask what inspired that, but
I don't know. So we did that. He got on the hook, and then I was like, you know what? Let me try to write something if I can.
Okay.
So when I wrote that, recorded it, and then went back home and listened to it, I was like, this is this is not bad.
Okay. So you started feeling
It was like that moment when I got back home. I was like, this is not bad. I put some rhymes together and actually sound decent.
Mm.
And I was like, let me go back tomorrow. And from then, yeah, I've just been back writing. After that song called Baby Girl,
Yeah.
it's just been me just writing constantly and recording.
That's crazy. So that's
Yeah.
actually how you got into the music industry.
Pretty much, yeah. I just had this moment. I was like, I can actually sound good on this stuff. So yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. And you continue on.
So yeah, since then, yeah. Since
Okay.
then.
That is definitely amazing to hear. Talk to us about the journey since then. How has the journey
How's it been?
since?
It's been, well, there's been ups and downs, you know. Yeah, at the time when I started, I was doing school, so that started clashing, right?
Yeah.
So I find this new thing that I really like, right?
Yeah.
And I also have homework that I have to do, right? So it's like, damn, now I have to make a compromise, I have to make time for this. Sometimes I would say, fuck homework, right? Can I cuss on this?
Yeah, go ahead, sit yourself.
Right? So I'm like, F the homework, right? I'm gonna do some rap, So I would stay up. I would stay up in my dorm room just writing,
Okay.
right? And I got a paper that's due the next day. Oh man.
That 11:59.
Oh, that 11:59 used to, oh, man, it used to make me so anxious, man. But then I was like, I'm gonna do some rap music, And I find out it was a way for me to like express myself. I could say anything. And I was like, oh, this feels good. I've been holding this stuff in for a while, but now when I said it,
Okay.
oh, I see what the other musicians were talking about,
Did you feel like you got something off your chest after you get it?
Oh, definitely. Every time, man. Like every time I write something that's real, that comes from a real place.
Yeah.
It's like I get this like weight off my shoulders. So it's like,
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, okay, for you, when it comes to rap or when it comes to music, do you write your verses first, or some of this stuff it just comes to the head and you just
yeah. For the most part, I would say I write, and there are times where it's like if I hear the instrumental, I would just start saying stuff.
Okay.
So like more like freestyling. So there are some songs where I just got on there and just whatever came at the moment, I said it. Yeah, there was a song called "Beat 'Em Up" that I did.
Oh yeah, I
with
seen
Big
that.
T, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole song, I didn't write anything down.
Okay.
As you can tell.
Yeah.
We did release it because it was fun, right?
Yeah, I even saw the video.
Yeah, I was having so much fun in the studio.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, put the beat on. And I just said whatever was coming in that very moment. So, but for the most part, my process is find a beat that I like, depending, say if it's an upbeat, sad beat. So says the beat actually brings out the emotion.
Yeah.
So whatever type of beat it is,
That's
how I'm gonna go. So yeah, feel the beat, find the flow, start writing stuff down, and go on about it.
Obviously, you said that you've been listening to music for a long time.
Yeah,
and I guess since you've been listening to it, that's what brought you to start doing music.
Yeah.
But what are some like the rappers or some of the musicians that you personally growing up used to listen to that you like? Okay.
Say growing up, I would say like since I grew up in Africa, right? Well, partially grew up in Africa. Like the main rapper that people knew that I knew of was 50 Cent. As a matter of fact.
Really?
Because 50 Cent was global then. Like in Africa, nobody knew who was. I don't know, maybe Jay-Z, but I would say 50 Cent was like the prominent guy that everybody knew. So the first rapper, I would say it was 50 Cent that I knew of. So, but when I first moved here to America, I was listening to him to the most.
Okay.
So it was 50. But then the more I listened to rap and started discovering new rappers and other artists, I got into more Eminem. Yeah, like when I got into Eminem, that's when I was like, damn, this is tough.
Okay.
So like the Eminem, the 50 Cent, and Kendrick Lamar now, because those are the guys.
Nah, that's crazy. Cause
for me
personally, like Eminem is a guy who I listen to a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, cause I love music, and especially like rappers, especially like the old school type of rappers.
Oh, yeah,
and then Eminem back then he was just that guy. Even though now he makes music, but back then, if you know Eminem, he was, just that guy. Especially like the Slim Shady.
Oh yeah, that guy was crazy.
So I was always like into the kind of rap music. Now it's different. Like how would you even compare the music back then to now?
How will I do that? Well, I would say back then it was more authentic. I would say,
Okay.
yeah. I think artists, like if we just focusing on rappers, they put more time into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more substance compared to now. I'm not saying now is bad, but like if we're talking about like substance and quality,
Yeah.
yeah, back then they had it. I say the '90s and early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's all saturated. You know,
So
we
would you
got
say now it's about the views, about
now it's all about how it sounds. Yeah, but which is important, right?
yeah.
But then the message, there's not really that much messages in today's rap or music per se, in my opinion. But we still have good rappers and artists that portray message in their songs.
That is true.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll definitely agree with you on that because I feel like music back then it was more like they did it with pure passion, and then it was like
true.
if you listen to it, you could be playing the song for so long because
Yeah,
there was a lot of meaning to it compared to music. Some of the music now where it's like there's not such a meaning to it, so it's like you play it once, it's like okay,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
done with it. I won't be,
exactly.
so
Yeah, and I think now they just mainly make songs that you can play in the club and stuff like that, and or TikTok, so you
yeah,
can have that little 15-second viral moment, which it works, and I
yeah,
understand why they're doing it. So, and will I go down that road?
yeah.
I don't know. I just want to stick to my craft, but but as artists, right, we got to go with like what's working
Yeah,
at the
because
moment, right?
I mean, as the industry change, you also have to adapt.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you can't. It's like even with fashion, everything has just always be changing. The world is changing. You also have to adapt and go towards that direction. Even like
Yeah.
entrepreneurship, even me as an entrepreneur myself, is like a lot of businesses now are going online. You cannot still be doing what is industrial age
True.
models.
True.
Like everything else is moving online, so you have to also adapt with the flow with what is
True.
happening.
True. No, that is very true. Yeah, like that can be very applicable to a lot of things. Yeah.
That
True.
makes a lot of sense. Now, now when you look at music now, what are some rappers that you personally like? You're like, okay, this rapper I could see myself. I'm like that. Cause me personally, when I look at your music, I think you're more like Kendrick Lamar type of guy. How
That
he
is
sing.
very true. That is very
So
true. You're
okay,
not the first one to say that, and I'm not going to sit here and lie that I don't take some of the stuff that he does and
yeah,
put it into my music. I do actually, because I like to study the best.
okay,
So because I do want to be the best one day. So yeah, I do watch a lot of Kendrick stuff, like his performances, his videos, his the way he writes, and I'm like, okay, I see it what he did there. I'm like, how did he do that? And maybe I could try to replicate that
okay,
into like my own thing. I'm not
yeah,
gonna try to copy and paste, right?
no,
Because then
no,
that's when I lose my entire,
who you are,
yeah, who I am. So
yeah,
so yeah, you're not the first one to say that. So he's like the one guy that I like look at. I'm like, okay,
okay,
let me see if I can do that in my own way.
okay.
Yeah.
About other guys, there are other guys where you look
Is
at
there
and
other? Yes, there are. There's a rapper called Jonah Lucas. I don't know if you know him. Yeah, there's him as well. He's a really good rapper. There's a lot of rappers out there that don't want to do features with him because they know they'll get washed on a song,
so, so
There's a rapper, yeah, Jonah Lucas is insane. He has this fast flow that he does. It's just like almost second to none. I'm not saying like I don't want to compare him to Eminem and all that,
yeah,
but he does his own thing. So I look up to him, see what he does. Like he's an independent artist, so he does
okay,
his own thing as well, which is impressive.
that is
So
impressive.
yeah, so there's him as well, and there's another one too. I used to listen to him a couple of years ago, not as much now. It's called Hobson. Probably haven't heard him. He used to have these white what do you call this? The stuff they put in their eyes for the people who can't see. What do you call that? Instead of putting glasses, they put in
What's it called? Is it? I'm trying to say lenses, but
not lenses. But anyways, yeah, it don't matter. But yeah, his name was Opson, right? He's another guy that I was watching and listening to and see what I can pick out. So a lot of my stuff come from those guys like the Kendrick, the Hobson, the Jordan Lucas, and obviously Eminem. So yeah,
So would you consider yourself like a type of rapper where it's like if I'm on a feature like I probably would take over or like or my voice will probably be the hardest voice on
Oh,
it. Like how like J. Cole will go on a feature and like
yeah,
it make the person like how Eminem used to do is like as soon as we
exactly.
invite this guy on a feature, his voice is gonna be probably one of the best on there.
Yeah. So you're asking if I see myself
Yeah, would you
become?
consider yourself like?
Yeah. Well, honestly, rap is it's kind of a competitive sport, So, and you know me, we used to play soccer together,
Yeah.
right? So when I'm on that field, I do want to be the best guy on the field.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm always asking for the ball, man. Pass me the ball. So like, if we get on the song together, yeah, just expect that I'm coming hot. So if we're gonna rap, because I still haven't done a whole lot of features. I'm working on some. So, but I'm telling you, in the future, as I improve and get better with my craft, yeah, just know I'm not gonna go easy.
That makes sense. Yeah, but hey,
I'll make sure I'm the best one on that song.
that is definitely an understandable statement. Now, just like out of the topic, just for a little bit, like you say, you started rapping when you were in school.
Yeah.
Uh, talk to us. How did your parents feel about that? Whereas like obviously you in school right here, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
obviously I know
yeah.
you also got your degree, and it's
Yeah.
like, how did your parents feel like you multitasking this, or they
Yeah.
just saw you pop out the music? How did that like?
See, how did I get around that? Yeah, there weren't that much pushy or like asking too many questions, like how you getting your school done while doing this music. Because, well, my dad always knew since high school and middle school, I showed him my grades were pretty good because I was doing
Okay,
soccer and school. So like,
okay,
but I was in college. I didn't do sports in college, unfortunately. But so they kind of knew that I've been always multitasking since I was
so
young. So they didn't see that much of a problem. I didn't get that much, I don't know, criticism from them.
okay,
So they just knew. I'm like, I told them, okay. They asked me, how did the semester go? I'm going, well, pass all
okay.
your classes. I'm like, yeah. You guys are paying for it. I make sure I pass them.
It's like,
So I just try to make sure I try to like create some sort of a balance. He wasn't really balanced, right?
yeah,
Sometimes I'm doing more music than I am doing school, and sometimes the other way around. So I just, yeah, they didn't ask me. They knew I would get my stuff done. So
I mean that
so
makes a
yeah,
lot
they
of
put their
sense.
trust in me, which was a good thing. So I'm like, okay, you know, I can't let them down. Let me make sure I get my school done too, and once I get time, I'll get in the studio.
I mean, obviously, if they're paying for it, you have to,
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
or you go have it for real, that.
Hell yeah. If I come back home, it's like, all right, yeah, guys, this semester, they'll be like, oh, it's the music.
It's the music. Now they start blaming that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. I
Don't get
think
me wrong. There were times where it's like they want me to do something. I'm like, oh, but I have a shoot, you know. No, Lord, this music is becoming a problem. I've heard that. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, guys, okay, yeah,
I can see that. It's similar when we play soccer. It's like you might have practice, where it's like they might tell you to do something. You're like, I have practice, and they're like, okay,
yeah,
this
yeah,
might be becoming a problem, and it's like,
exactly.
and I don't think parents, some parents might say, but like most parents don't see the potential of like where their kid could be,
Could be,
especially with their
yeah,
passion.
true.
Yeah, they probably don't see like, okay, what you see when you're starting out, like that music.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, truly, yeah. But I think they're saying it now.
now they see it. Oh, obviously, eventually, I think even for me when I started my business, I don't think a lot of the family members they saw what it could amount to, or they didn't really see what it was. But then over time, as you see, you show that I'm not gonna quit.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna do it regardless if you support me or not. They like,
Exactly.
and then they see that, okay, yeah, this is actually gonna work out for them.
Yep.
So it's like they give up, but they now it's like they know for it's
And
gonna
then
work out.
I don't blame them because I just know that's how people are. Because when they're not in your shoes, they can't see the clear pictures. So,
Yeah.
and so I'm the same way too. Sometimes I would look at somebody starting something, I'm like,
Like I don't know.
I don't know about that, bro. I'll do something else.
Yeah.
But then when I see them like keep on progressing and okay, tomorrow now they're doing this. I'm like, oh shit, you know what? Keep doing it. I see what you're doing. So like I think so with my parents as well. At first, I mean they're still having doubts, but once they got to see me perform last year,
Yeah.
and then they seen how people reacted in the room, you got hundreds of people reacting.
Yeah.
They're like, Now, if you see, you know how people are, they're like kind of bandwagons, you know? So
Exactly,
when
yeah.
they see the crowd all doing
Going that
something,
way,
nah, I'm
like,
going to go with
I'm
them
gonna
too.
go with the flow.
So
Yeah,
it's like, I think my mom was in Kansas City, by the way, where you
yeah.
guys were. So she was there. That was the first time seeing me perform. So she got to see how people were like, oh, shit, that's my son up there.
He's like, yeah, that's my son who's
And
doing
all
that.
these
Hey.
people in the room are cheering him on. And I'm like, yeah, mom, see, I told you.
Now, I think that changed the whole perspective. How she
Exactly.
see you
But
now, she's like,
now when I tell her, okay, I gotta go shoot a music video, you're like, she said, okay.
okay, yeah,
Yeah, I
she
gotta
understand.
record some songs. Like, oh, okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so.
Obviously, talk to us about performing at places. Obviously, I think that might be like second or third of your performing place, because I remember before you went to KNC, I think you performed somewhere here in Rockford with Bank T.
Yeah, we was at Rockford University.
Okay.
Yeah, that was, I'm be honest, that wasn't the best because the sound system they had it wasn't properly prepared. Because usually when we go, they got the sound system set up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a great opportunity, you know, of course, to get our names out there. So we did that before we went there. I think. Yeah, it was right. I think there was it was like a cultural event that they had there.
Yeah, I think I saw other people introducing their culture, and I kind of saw a lot of them online.
Yeah, I was only there for a few minutes. I had just simple performance because we didn't have that much time to prep.
That makes a lot of sense.
Which was good.
Talk to us about the KC performance. Obviously, I was in KC. KC is actually pretty nice.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
And they actually got like a lot of the Africans. It's actually big there.
Really? Yeah, KC. When I was there, I didn't. Usually, when I go to these places, I'm only there for one thing. So and I go usually leave Friday, perform Saturday, leave Sunday. So I didn't get quite to see the city, but the people there were nice. That performance, yes, it's really one of my best performances I did last year. Yeah, it was nice. The crowd was amazing, and like if you were there, it was pretty loud, man.
Very. We kind of say like when I was saying, like, oh, it looked like it was actually.
Yeah, it was pretty loud that day. The whole event was good, although I was late. It was good. Yeah, how we got there? There was someone that put me on with the. There was someone who suggested me to perform at their wedding.
Okay.
One of my friends from Cleveland, he talked to the bride. The bride knew me, but he talked to her like, okay, hey, get this guy to perform.
Okay.
And I was like, and then I heard it from my sister, like, okay, we got the bride from someone is getting married and she wants you to perform. I'm like, who? I'm like, oh, this girl. I'm like, what girl? I'm like, this girl. I'm like, oh, I know her. And then I think I messaged her. I'm like, hey, I heard you wanted me to perform. They're like, yeah, actually, I want you to come down. I'm like, okay. Apparently, she knew my mom too. So I was like, you know what? I'll come.
Okay.
I'll come. And I brought my whole team with me. Did our thing. Did a prep, the whole thing, and it was amazing, man. It was amazing. The crowd loved it.
Now it looked like you guys killed it there.
In my opinion, I think we did. Yeah, I think we did.
Would you consider that to be one of actually some of your best performances? You know?
That one, yeah, definitely. That definitely my top. Out of 5 performances that I did last year, definitely top 3.
Okay.
Yeah, top 3. But I would say that one was pretty good. It was pretty good, honestly. It was really good. But I would say the best one, in my opinion, it was the one I did in Cleveland.
Oh, in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, I don't know, because that one I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I didn't see much of it.
I was wearing the suit.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen it.
That one, it was something, you know.
Now I saw. Wait, was it because I saw some of the guys join you on stage?
Yes. That was one of the best moments, you know, that happened last year.
Yeah.
So, funny thing is, little story. Funny thing is, I wasn't supposed to perform that day. I wanted to, but then it was too late because I couldn't get in hold with the promoter. I mean, the planner. So I was like, I'm gonna just be there, you know. But then one guy from Iowa, he was like, bro, you're not gonna perform. I'm like, nah, I didn't have time to like prep and do everything. So he's like, nah, bro, you gotta get up there, man. I'm like, people gotta hear your stuff. I was like, come on, bro, I'm not even part of the program.
Hey.
So he kept pushing me, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm glad it did, because I was like, man, because I want to plan everything out and stuff like that. So I'm more of a planner than just like spontaneous. So he was like, oh no, bro, you gotta get up there, bro. I was like, oh. I'm like, how are we gonna do it? It was like, no, go talk to this guy that knows the lady who was running the program. So I talked to one guy, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the lady. Called over the lady, and it's like, oh, you heard you want to perform? I'm like, this is actually happening. So it's like, yeah, I guess, yeah. Went up to the DJ. I sent my DJ. I did 2 songs that day. Sent my DJ my songs. It was like, you want to perform? I'm like, yeah. All right, be ready in 5 minutes. I was like, damn, 5?
So you didn't get much time, huh?
I was like, no, I didn't. So yeah, I'm like, okay, so what am I gonna do? So I told the lady, I'm like, okay, please give me a chair, and turn up the lights when I'm up there. So that's all I needed. And then I ran back to the guys real quick. I'm like, okay, guys, for the second song, I'm gonna need you to come up.
Oh, okay.
I just told one guy. I told one guy, I was like, okay, like for the second song, is just get as many people as you can for the second one. So as soon as the first song ends, you'll run up.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't think it was gonna be that many people. I was expecting maybe 4 guys.
Yeah.
Because people would be shy.
But I saw a lot of it was more than you thought, huh?
Yeah, because I finished the first song, went back, put the hat down.
Yeah.
And then I turned around. I'm like, what the hell? So that got me hyped up. As you can see in the video, I was like, oh man, this is amazing. I didn't know all of y'all would come up. So, and that's what kind of stands out the most for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So on top of that performance, and I think this year you went to Arizona. Yeah, was it this year?
It was this year,
Yeah,
actually. Yeah, that was this year.
How was that? Because I think that one they had a lot of different musicians coming.
Oh yeah, so the Arizona performance, that was actually a festival called Breaking Bridge Festival. That was their first show. It was a lunch. So they want to do this thing annually now, so it'll be like a reoccurrence thing.
Okay.
So yeah, it was this guy. Well, there's a few connections. It was one guy that hit up this guy and then get to me. So he was like, okay, you want to come down to this performance? Like, yeah, I'm down. We went down to AZ, Phoenix. The city's amazing, man.
Yeah, I hear a lot about Arizona. I keep hearing like people keep putting on the map. Like I do a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
But I never really thought about going there. But I am gonna be going there soon. But I hear a lot of people talk about it. Was it really that good?
Well, the weather too. I mean, because maybe it was too cold down here that week.
I mean, we live in the Midwest.
Yeah, I mean, we got there.
So,
The atmosphere was nice. Let me just talk about the city first. I didn't get to see the entire place. There was mountains. We don't have that here.
no.
So like, we don't have that here.
That's a little bit new.
Yeah, it's not cold. And yeah, the houses, brick houses. I like brick houses. So I got to see that. It was nice. And then regarding the performance. Yeah, it was nice. I made a lot of connections there because, it was multiple artists, right?
Yeah.
So, like, multiple artists, some of them were big. Some of them kind of big. I got to meet Elu the Funny.
Elu,
the dude is hilarious, man. Yeah, I got to meet him. It was nice. I got to meet, I don't know if you know Gasper.
Yeah, I know Gasper.
I got to meet Gasper, Johnny Boy. We actually stayed at the same spot.
Okay.
Yeah, the same Airbnb. So, yeah. So, those were great connections as well.
Okay.
Yeah, overall the performance was good. The crowd too was receptive. Like it was nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yes. First time being there. Surprisingly, I didn't know that I had people that listened to my music in Phoenix.
Really?
I did not know that.
So you were
I
surprised,
did.
huh?
I was outside after the performance. 2 dudes came up and they said, I'm like, hey, Young Cleo, what's up, man? That was a great performance. I'm like, yeah, thanks,
wow.
man. You know my name.
Right, okay.
I'm like, hey, bro, I listen to your stuff, man. It's nice. Let's take a picture. First time ever, honestly, somebody asked me for a picture. I was like, hey, bro, I'm not that big, bro.
but you will be that big.
I appreciate it, though, man. I was like, okay, let's take a picture, man. So that was a cool moment, too. So I was like, man, I appreciate it, man. God is good, man. So I'm like, yeah.
Definitely. Before we end it, I mean, obviously you're a rapper. Are you a person where it's like, obviously you're not like an African family. Me personally, growing up in my family, it's like we are raised in a Christian home. Do you actually go to church or do you like actually read the Bible, anything like that?
Yeah. I go to church.
So you still have your faith and
I
stuff.
still have my faith. I'm working on that. It's not easy. I'm finding out it's not easy. So, because there's a lot of things going on in my head, there's this and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, going to church, try my best to go every Sunday. Today I didn't go. I'll be honest. Today I didn't go. But yeah, I do go to church. Reading the Bible. I'm trying to read the Bible nearly every day if I can. Yeah. At least spend at least 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, definitely.
At least 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm trying to work on my faith as well.
Love that.
So that way, if my soul is clean, I can portray a better message to my audience
Your
out
audience,
there, you
okay.
know. But if my soul is all,
Not clean.
man, I don't want to say too much, then what y'all gonna get from me, it's not gonna be the best, you know. You'll hear a lot of cuss words in the song, but you know, I'm trying to work on that so that way I can replicate that into my music as well. So yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. That's pretty beautiful. And the fact that you say, you try to read at least 10 minutes, I think I always tell people that the easiest way for you to become a reader, I wasn't always a reader, but obviously when I started my business and meeting a business coach, someone who helped me develop those kind of habits, the easiest way to do is like, instead of you just reading the whole book, just do at least 10 minutes, but do it on consistent basis. Do it daily,
Yeah.
or you do 30 minutes and do it daily. That way, you are developing a habit of it, because there could be someone who could read the entire book, but it makes not, it does not help you. It's better to develop, those kind of habits.
Yeah, small steps. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
definitely.
very true. That is exactly what I'm trying to do. So, like, I don't want to do 20 minutes, 30 minutes, right? Then get tired of it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do 5, 10 minutes, right?
Exactly.
Find a verse, read that for a little bit, and sometimes read it again the next day.
Yeah.
So that way I have a much
You
firm,
understand.
yeah, understanding. So, and because I don't want to force myself, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do 1 hour, right? Then you get burns out fast that way. So
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Now, just to bring it to an end, normally I ask people where I always ask them, if they have any message for the audience.
Oh,
But
yeah.
for you, I'm gonna make it, a little bit different.
Sure.
For anybody who trying to be a rapper or anybody who trying to enter the music industry, what is your advice to them? And how can they also portray that kind of journey?
Oh yeah, if they want to start music, like for me, it just happened. It was not planned at all. So if you want to get into music or you want to be a rapper, hey, just start anyway. Don't be scared. I know for me the biggest challenge for me, like dropping my first song ever, it was like, what are the people going to think, right? Because
Yeah.
that was the thing. I'm like, okay, how do I sound? Are they going to like my voice? And I think that was the biggest thing. And I think other people too face that as well. So once you break that barrier, just get in there, record your song, get whatever that you need to say off your chest, and just take it out there. I put it out there, I meant to say.
I love
So
that.
yeah, that's going to be a biggest challenge, like thinking about what other people are going to think. So that's going to be a biggest challenge. I still fight that to this day. So that's going to be the biggest. And anyone that put out messages doing podcasts, because yeah.
I love that. Yeah, and the reason me personally I love that is I don't just think it's in music; it's within anything. As long as you personally have a dream or you have a goal, it's so easy for other people to put you down. But if you let other people's opinion or what they think detect whatever you wanna do, is not gonna work out for you. It's better you don't listen to anybody. Whatever they
Yeah.
say, just do you.
That's very true.
But yeah, but I love that, and I really appreciate you coming on
Hey,
another
man.
podcast. Hey, if we gotta bring Young Cleo back again, we'll let you guys know.
Let us know.
But we definitely appreciate him coming on and what you shared. But with that, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.